I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can return to me once you've gathered it.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. You can conjure. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the wall?
Professor, I have some questions about
Yes?
There are so many choices. What items do you...
I shall leave that entirely up to you. I will say that a simple addition, such as a wall hanging or a portrait.
Can I remove an item?
Indeed you can. When you vanish something, the moonstone you...
I think I can manage.
I look forward to seeing... Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next?
I think you're ready to... The altering spell will allow you to customize. You can change the colors, patterns. Let's get started, shall we? What? Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell. Customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you...
Of course.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to... Now you have learned to...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room... If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use...
Thank you, Professor.
Good. I'll leave you to...
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to?
Actually, perhaps in a... Nothing to identify, for now at least. Revelio.
I swear it wasn't what you think, my cherub. Your eyes deceived you.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl.
First, let me thank you for...
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention.
Well, you took the fall for me. That...
Did you find what you were looking for? Understood. We can talk more in a moment. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Revelio.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne.
Protego!
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always...
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunt. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or them.
Understood.
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous could... Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to...
Really? Like what?
Professors say it's not...
A proper magical education ought to...
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. To be fair, I'm admittedly... But you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Confringo!
That's it!
I think I've got it.
done.
I have to say,
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we sit...
I would have paid.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day...
This is exactly the type of...
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for 8... Haven't been here in some time. It's...
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything like...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne.
Just let me know when and I'll...
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian. Uncle... Well, meeting a new student will be...
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what...
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock.
Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the drag...
A portkey?
Well, it's all a bit
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some...
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you. A bit... Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep... When I head to
Rebellion.
Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo! Confringo!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. Did you just come from the Undercroft?
That room's called the Undercroft.
Don't lie to me. You breathe a word about this place to anyone. My father is friends with the headmaster.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not... And Sebastian is a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Confringo!
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisites,
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. And I've only just returned. Thankfully, with him. Got a few rare U-weavers available. Emberdack, wind wisps too. No matter what broom you choose.
Sounds quite the array of...
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
That's what the authorities are for, they say. Huh, try finding one. Next thing you know, it's fun for
Before you ask, I'm all out of the news, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about... Wouldn't listen to a word about God.
Listen, Professor. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten...
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took...
You met the Headless Hunt?
Yes. And then I had to find Richard...
Who on earth is...
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, I found the missing pages. I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, believe it or not, it's a room.
Why am I not surprised?
I was hoping you'd say that. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles, in light of the knowledge that we have...
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts...
They were an important part of the journey, but the trials were designed to ensure that they will test your abilities, but of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete you will need patience. The trial...
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by... And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding some... We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend.
I do.
Then, whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials...
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. But...
As your mentor, the least I can do is go...
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I...
Until then, be...
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I...
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
Who lived here, I wonder? Potato! Stupid boy!
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Revelio.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's...
Can't we apparate past them?
We could, but we've no idea. More importantly, however, they've set up camp just ahead.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I didn't touch your helm.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ranrock said so. Levioso.
Incendio. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Bring me a dozen shoes.
I will draw blood. Deadly mistake, this.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head inside.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though. Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct, though I surmise based on...
We did not, Professor.
That goblin... But if they have also made a connection to this tower, downstairs near the entry, a reservoir... Command it to access a doorway. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I... Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ran... For the moment, however, you've more important...
Yes, sir.
That said, be careful.
I will, sir. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. 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 I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Lumos. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus! Confringo! These look familiar. Accio! Was it Accio I used before? Accio! That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. Revelio. Accio. More statues. Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Not making this easy on me. Accio! Revelio. Accio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Confringo! Accio!
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Confringo! Accio!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Confringo!